Intro, The First Lift. From Pretty, Planted, and Powerful by Kilo Mami. I didn't always feel strong. I didn't always feel soft either. There was a time when I woke up tired every day. Not tired from lifting weights or chasing goals, but tired from carrying the weight of not feeling like enough. My body felt heavy. My mind felt cloudy. And no matter how hard I tried to fix myself, I still felt behind. Still felt like my body was wrong. Like I was too much and never enough at the same time. Then, one day, I saw a video. It wasn't flashy. Just a man with calm energy and a clean presence, talking about eating plants, moving with intention, living without meat, living with meaning. That man was Kilo Papa, and the peace I saw in his body made me pause. He wasn't obsessed with shrinking. He was focused on alignment. He wasn't tired. He was alive. And something in me whispered, what if I tried that too? So I did. I started small. I swapped chicken for chickpeas. I stopped punishing my body and started praising it. I gave myself grace to grow. And before I knew it, I was waking up with energy again. I was lifting with joy. I was eating like I loved myself. And I was finally seeing the version of me I always knew was there. The glow wasn't just in my skin. It was in my spirit and in that season of becoming. Kilo Papa and I crossed paths again. This time, we weren't just trainer and student. We were partners, builders, aligned in purpose. And from that connection, Lift Socks was born. But this story isn't about us. It's about you. You are already in the perfect body to begin. You don't have to look different to get started. You don't need to punish yourself to get results. You don't need permission to take care of yourself. Your journey begins with the version of you that exists right now. Not the future you. Not the fantasy body. The current you. The sacred you. This guide is here to help you reconnect with your strength, with your softness, with your power. So welcome to the first lift, the realest rep, the softest glow. Welcome to Pretty, Planted, and Powerful. With love, Kilo Mami. Chapter 1. Fuel your glow. You can't build a masterpiece if you don't feed the artist. And when your body is the art, you have to eat like you respect the canvas. Let's be real. A lot of us were taught to eat as little as possible, to shrink, to be good, to take up less space. But in this chapter, we eat to grow, to glow, to lift and live and walk through the world nourished. This isn't about perfection. It's about permission. Permission to fuel yourself with love, to use food as a form of power, not punishment. What is body? Recomp. Body recomposition is a fancy word for what many of us are really after: losing fat while building muscle. Not just dropping weight, but replacing it with strength, with tone, with shape, with softness in the right places and strength in the places that hold you up. Recomp is about evolution, not just subtraction. To make it happen, you have to eat enough. You have to lift consistently, and you have to trust the process. Because body recomposition is slower than crash diets, but it's deeper, it's longer lasting, and it makes you fall in love with the body you already live in. Plant-based macros. Explained. Simply, you don't need to count every calorie, but you do need to understand macros. Your body runs on them like gas in a car. And when you're vegan, you just choose your gas station a little differently. Protein, the builder. You need this to grow muscle and maintain your curves. On plants, it lives in tofu, tempeh, lentils, beans, seitan, chickpeas, vegan protein powder, hemp seeds, and quinoa. Carbs, the fuel. Your body needs carbs to lift heavy. This includes sweet potatoes, oats, brown rice, whole wheat bread, fruits, and veggies. Carbs are not the enemy. They are the energy. Fats, the hormone helper. They keep you juicy, balanced, and glowy. Get them from avocado, tahini, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and coconut milk. Kilo Mami's favorite high-protein vegan foods: tofu scramble with kale, mushrooms, and nutritional yeast. Lentil stew over quinoa. Tempeh tacos with avocado and slaw. Chickpea pasta with sautéed spinach and walnut pesto. Protein smoothie with frozen banana, vegan protein, chia seeds, and peanut butter. What about supplements? Just to be certain that you're covering your micronutrients, you'll want to consider B12, non-negotiable for energy and brain function. Vitamin D, especially in the winter. Omega-3 from algae oil. Creatine for muscle support. Yes, it's vegan friendly. Iron, if you're low energy or menstruating heavily. Supplements don't mean your diet is broken. They just fill the gaps so your body can thrive. Final notes on fuel. Eat like the woman you're becoming, not the girl you used to starve to feel smaller. Nourishment is not something you earn. It's something you deserve. Now, before the abs, before the glutes, before you feel like it. You can't lift heavy on empty, so eat, smile, and say thank you to the food that's about to help you grow. You're not just feeding your muscles, you're feeding your mission. Chapter 2. Lift like a lady. Strength looks good on you, not just in your body, but in how you walk into a room, in how you choose to show up for yourself, in how you move through the gym like you belong there. Because you do. This chapter is not just about lifting weights. It's about lifting yourself out of self-doubt, out of shame, out of the myth that muscles are too masculine. We are building a body that honors your softness and celebrates your power. At the same time, what are you training for? There's no one-size-fits-all goal. Some women want to be lean. Some want to be thick. Some want to feel good in their joints, glow in their skin, and lift a man like it's nothing. Body recomp means we're swapping fat for muscle and maintaining curves in all the right places. We're not focused on scale weight. We're focused on sculpting. If you are new to lifting, you can gain muscle and lose inches at the same time. That's why we take progress pics, not punishments. Kilo Mami's sample training split. This is how I like to move through the week. Feel free to adapt to your schedule or energy flow. Monday, glutes and hamstrings. Tuesday, back and biceps. Wednesday, active recovery. Walk, stretch, yoga, sauna. Thursday, glutes and quads. Friday, chest, shoulders, and triceps. Saturday, full body conditioning or core focus. Sunday, rest and reflect. Gym Confidence 101. You don't have to know everything to begin. Most people at the gym are too focused on their own reps to be watching yours. And if they are watching you, let them. You're the motivation now. Start with machines if free weights feel intimidating. Watch videos to learn proper form. And remind yourself, every expert was a beginner once. If someone tries to correct you in a weird way, you can say, "Thanks, I've got it." Or walk away with your headphones in and your playlist louder than their ego. Reps, sets, and progress. You don't have to train like a power lifter, but you do have to train with purpose. 8 to 12 reps for most muscle growth. Hypertrophy. 3 to 4 sets per exercise. Lift heavy enough that the last 2 reps feel challenging but clean. If you can do 15 reps and barely feel it, add weight. If your form breaks down at rep 5, go lighter or slow it down. Progressive overload is the name of the game. That means slowly increasing your weight, reps, or intensity over time. It's how your body evolves. Without overtraining. Without burning out. Without losing the joy. Form check. Glute growth. Must-knows. Squeeze at the top like you mean it. Control the weight. Don't let it swing you. Don't be afraid to slow down and feel the muscle. Warm up your glutes with activation sets before your heavy lifts. Think banded hip thrusts, donkey kicks, or step-ups. Bonus tip: if you can see your glutes flex in the mirror, then you're locked in. Mind to muscle magic. One of the most powerful tools in your glute growth journey is your focus, not your weight, not your form, but your presence. That's what we call the mind to muscle method. It means you're not just going through the motions. You're in the motion. You're visualizing the muscle firing. You're breathing into the movement. You're creating tension where you want the growth to show up. When you're doing hip thrusts, don't think about finishing the set. Think about your glutes exploding upward like two juicy planets launching into orbit. When you're squatting, feel your heels dig into the floor like roots. Feel your glutes stretch and contract like you're sculpting them with every rep. Focus equals results. This isn't woo-woo. It's literal science. Your nervous system lights up the muscle more when your mind is connected to it. So train like your body is listening, because it is. Final notes on lifting. Like a lady, we are not here to lift like men. We are here to lift like women who love themselves deeply. And discipline doesn't make you hard. It makes you unstoppable. You don't need to wait until you're confident to start lifting. Lifting builds the confidence, one rep at a time. Chapter 3, Glutes on Go. This chapter is all about the upgrade. Not just how your booty looks, but how it moves. How it supports you, how it makes you feel when you walk past a mirror and say, "Oh hey," without even thinking. We're not here to chase aesthetics. We're here to build the body you feel at home in. And yes, the glow up will most definitely be visible from the back. But the real flex is that it's happening from within. Why glutes matter. Besides the obvious, your glutes are more than decoration. They're a power source. They stabilize your hips. They protect your lower back. They carry you through stairs, squats, and spicy dance moves. When we grow our glutes, we're investing in strength, confidence, and function. You're not just trying to look good. You're building your foundation, your throne, your launch pad. Activate the peach before you load a barbell. You have to wake up the muscle. Glutes can be sleepy, especially if you sit a lot. So here's how to ignite them. 2 sets of 20 banded glute bridges. 3 sets of donkey kicks per leg. 2 slow and controlled sets of clamshells or fire hydrants. Bodyweight squats with a 3-second pause at the bottom. Do these first. Feel the burn. Make the connection. You want to enter every lift with your glutes on. Go. Kilo Mami's top 5 glute builders. These are staples. Master these and your peach will be plump, powerful, and pushing leggings to the limit. 1. Barbell. Hip thrusts. The queen of glute lifts. Form matters. Keep your chin tucked. Drive through your heels. Squeeze like your life depends on it. 2. Bulgarian split squats. Tough, but transformative. Use dumbbells or body weight. Lean slightly forward and go slow. It's not a race. It's a rite of passage. 3. Romanian deadlifts. Glute and hamstring magic. Stretch with intention. Use dumbbells or a bar. Keep the weights close and the booty focused. 4. cable kickbacks. Controlled, not chaotic. Hold the squeeze at the top. Use lightweight with higher reps. This is the sculpting work. 5. Step-ups. Use a bench or sturdy box. Push through your heel. Your glutes will thank you, and they'll show out. Mind to muscle connection equals magic. Don't just go through the motions. Be in the movement. Feel every rep. Talk to your muscles like they're your girls, and they'll show up for you. When you're hip thrusting, visualize your glutes lifting like rockets. When you're lunging, focus on the stretch and squeeze. When you're resting, see your future self clapping for you. Your body responds to attention, so give it love. Give it focus. Give it go. Sample glutes on go. Workout. Warm up. 2 sets of 20 banded glute bridges. 2 sets of 15 donkey kicks on each leg. Workout. 4 sets of 10 barbell hip thrusts. 3 sets of 10 Bulgarian split squats per leg. 3 sets of 12 Romanian deadlifts. 3 sets of 15 cable kickbacks on each side. 2 sets of 12 step-ups. Cool down. Pigeon pose. Gratitude for your gains. A mirror check and a little wink. Final words from the peach perspective. Your glutes don't have to look like anyone else's. They just need to feel strong. Lift well. Support you, and remind you that your power is always behind you, literally and spiritually. You've got the green light. Booty on go. Let's build. Chapter 4. Rest as ritual. Growth doesn't only happen in the gym. It happens in the stillness, in the sleep, in the space between sets and schedules. If lifting is the fire, then rest is the water. And baby, you need both to bloom. This chapter is about reclaiming rest, not as a sign of weakness, but as a weapon of wellness. Recovery is a love language. We've been programmed to chase grind culture, to confuse burnout with success, to treat sleep like a luxury instead of what it is, a basic need. But as I learned on my fitness journey, recovery is the place where the magic settles. It's when your muscles repair, your nervous system resets, and your spirit can catch up with your ambition. We don't skip rest. We ritualize it. Kilo Mami's favorite recovery practices. These are more than habits. They're sacred moments to reconnect with your body. Stretching with breath. Hold each stretch for at least 30 seconds. Breathe into your hips, hamstrings, and back. Release judgment. Inhale softness. Exhale tension. Epsom salt baths with lavender. Soak the soreness. Set the vibe with candles or a chill playlist. Let the water carry what your body no longer needs. Foam rolling. It hurts, but it heals. Think of it as a massage from your higher self. grounding walks. Move slowly. Let your feet reconnect with the earth. No goal, no rush, just presence. 8 or more hours of sleep. This isn't negotiable. Deep sleep is where your growth hormones do the work. No rest means no glutes. Period. Emotional recovery. 2. Rest isn't just physical. Sometimes it means forgiving yourself for missing a workout, or walking away from a toxic situation that's draining your gains. Honor your emotional body the way you honor your muscles. Stretch your heart. Soak your spirit. Roll out resentment. Breathe into your boundaries. Sample rest, ritual flow. Light incense or candles. Do 5 to 10 minutes of light stretching. Focus on your hamstrings, glutes, and back. Sip a warm herbal tea. Say the affirmation, I rest with purpose. My softness is sacred. My body knows how to heal. Write down one thing your body did well this week. Tuck into bed with no guilt, just gratitude. You deserve the pause. You are not lazy. You are listening. You are not weak. You are wise enough to know that recovery is part of strength. You don't have to earn your rest. You were born worthy of it. So let this chapter be your reminder that sleeping, stretching, and softening are part of the glow up, not a break from it. The baddie who rests rises stronger. Chapter 5. Reprogramming the mirror. You can eat the meals, lift the weight, follow the plan perfectly. But if you stand in the mirror and still say, I'm not enough, you're starving the part of you that matters most. The truth is, you can't hate your way into a body you love, and you can't bully your body into blossoming. This chapter isn't about movement. It's about mindset. It's about choosing to become your own biggest supporter, not your own worst critic. Mirror, mirror. Let's be honest. How do you look at yourself? Is it loving? Is it curious? Or is it cruel and rushed and laced with judgment? When I first started my journey, I couldn't look at my body without nitpicking every roll, mark, or flaw. Then I learned something that changed my life. The mirror is not there to expose your failures. It's there to help you witness your becoming. Your cells are listening. Every time you talk to your body, you are casting a spell. You are either creating resistance or creating release. Say this out loud with me. Yes, right now. I am safe in this body. I don't have to be perfect to be powerful. My softness is sacred. My strength is earned. My body is enough. It might feel weird at first, but your body hears you. And when you speak kindly to it, it starts to respond differently, with more trust, with more peace, with more glow. Body gratitude practice. Here's a simple ritual you can do every morning or after your workouts. Step 1. stand in front of the mirror. Step 2. Pick 3 body parts and thank them. For example, I thank my legs for holding me up. I thank my arms for allowing me to lift. I thank my stomach for carrying me through my day, even when I was too focused on shrinking it. Then say, I love myself too much to talk to myself like an enemy. That's it. Simple, sacred. Software. Flip the thoughts. Here are some common mirror thoughts and how to flip them. I look bloated today becomes I'm holding what I need. My body is protecting me. I'm not toned enough becomes every rep I've done brought me here. I'm in progress, not in punishment. My body doesn't look like hers becomes it's not supposed to. I am an original design. Final notes on reprogramming the mirror. The mirror is a reflection, not a verdict, not a threat, not a test. You are allowed to see beauty now, before the weight drops, before the glutes grow, before anything changes. And every time you choose to see love instead of lack, you are healing the relationship that matters most, the one between you and the body you live in. You don't need to wait to feel proud. You just need to look again. This time, with love. Chapter 6. The 4-week, pretty, planted, and powerful plan. You've made it this far because you're ready to level up. Not just with knowledge, but with real structure. I created this plan to give you something solid, something to follow, flow with, and build on. Something that feeds your body and respects your feminine rhythm. Because we don't do crash diets or punishments over here. We train smart, eat well, recover intentionally, and glow through every phase of the journey. This plan is for you if you want to build lean muscle while staying soft and sculpted. You want to eat more, not less. You're ready to be consistent, not perfect. You want to feel good in your clothes and even better out of them. Training schedule: 4 to 5 days of lifting, 1 to 2 days of active recovery, and 1 full rest day. Here's the weekly flow. Monday, glutes and hamstrings. Tuesday, back and biceps. Wednesday, active recovery, such as walking, yoga, or stretching. Thursday, glutes and quads. Friday, chest, shoulders, and triceps. Saturday, full body and core, optional. Sunday, rest and reflect. You don't have to be a gym rat to see results. You just have to be consistent. Focus on form, connection, and progression. And if your body needs more rest, take it. This plan is a blueprint, not a cage. Weekly meal structure. Every meal should serve your glow, your growth, and your gut. Here's how I like to break it down. 3 main meals and 1 or 2 snacks each day. Balance your plate with a protein source such as tofu, tempeh, lentils, beans, seitan, or protein powder. A complex carb like brown rice, quinoa, oats, sweet potatoes, or fruit. A healthy fat such as avocado, tahini, nuts, or seeds, and lots of colorful vegetables. Sample day: breakfast, tofu scramble, sprouted toast, and avocado. Snack: protein smoothie with banana, almond butter, and chia seeds. Lunch: lentil quinoa bowl with roasted veggies. Snack: an apple with a handful of almonds. Dinner: chickpea curry with brown rice and greens. Optional dessert: coconut yogurt with cacao nibs and berries. Don't skip meals. Don't skip snacks. And don't skip hydration. Drink your water like it's the first act of self-love every morning. Weekly intentions and reflection. Prompts. At the start of each week, ask yourself, what's my goal this week? Think energy, mindset, or movement. What meals made me feel amazing last week? What's one thing I'm choosing to let go of? What's one affirmation I'm carrying with me? At the end of each week, reflect on what improved in my body or energy. Where did I show myself grace? What movement felt best in my body? What surprised me about myself? Progress, not pressure. This isn't about doing every single workout perfectly. It's about showing up with intention and checking in with your energy. Some weeks you'll feel like a gym goddess. Other weeks you'll just be proud you made it to the mat. Both count. Kilo Mami says, you are not lazy. You are learning. You are not behind. You are right on time. You don't have to go hard every day. You just have to go home to yourself every day. And this plan is here to help you do that. Pretty, planted, powerful, and progressing. You ready? Because week 1 starts when you say so. Chapter 7, The Sacred Gym. For a long time, I thought the gym was where I went to fix myself, to shrink, to burn, to make up for something I ate. But once I started reconnecting with my body, with my breath, with my divine feminine energy, the gym became something else entirely. It became sacred. It became a space where I didn't just train my muscles. I trained my mindset, my awareness, my devotion. This chapter isn't about lifting heavier. It's about lifting with intention. It's about shifting from I have to work out to I get to move in honor of my body. The gym is your temple, the same way some people light a candle before prayer. I tie my shoes with purpose, the same way some people bow their heads. I lower into a squat and feel the strength of my roots. I don't go to the gym to punish my body. I go to the gym to partner with it. Every rep is a prayer. Every drop of sweat is a release. Every set is an offering. Mindfulness in movement. To make the gym sacred, you have to show up fully. No autopilot, no rushing, just presence. Here's how I create that ritual space when I train. Breath before the set. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Drop into your body before the movement even starts. Mantra in motion. While I lift, I silently repeat phrases like, I am powerful. My body is listening. I am worthy of strength. Feel, don't just finish. Mind-to-muscle connection isn't just science. It's self-love. Feel the contraction. Feel the release. Be there for all of it. Energy check. Lifting with alignment. Before I pick up weight, I always check in with my energy. Ask yourself, what am I carrying emotionally right now? Do I need to move through something or sit with it? Am I honoring my energy or overriding it? Some days you lift like a warrior. Other days, your sacred gym moment is just walking, breathing, and stretching. Both count. Movement as meditation. Your body holds memory. Sometimes we store shame in our hips, grief in our shoulders, fear in our core. Moving your body can help release what your words haven't found yet. That's why some days I cry after leg day. That's why I say thank you after deadlifts, not because of the reps, but because I moved something through me that needed to go. Build a ritual that feels good to you. It doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to be you. Ideas to get you started. Say a short intention before your workout. Put on your soft baddie in her power playlist. Stretch and pray over your body. Light incense when you get home and thank your muscles for showing up. This is your temple. Treat it with love. Final notes on the sacred gym. This chapter is your permission to make the gym personal, not performative, not punishing. Personal. You don't have to look like anyone else. You don't have to train like anyone else. You just have to keep showing up for you, not to prove your worth, but to remember it. You are your own sanctuary, your own altar, your own strongest commitment. So light the candle, pick up the weight, and move like the goddess you are. Chapter 8. The Recomp Reflection Zone. Progress isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the quiet wins, the small shifts, the moment you show up when you didn't want to. This chapter is where we start documenting those moments. Not to obsess, not to control, but to witness the journey in real time. We don't track to shame ourselves. We track to celebrate the version of us that keeps going, even when no one's watching. What is the Recomp Reflection Zone? This section is your sacred space for logging your workouts, tracking your meals and macros, checking in with your emotions, holding space for gratitude and growth, staying aligned with your goals without losing joy. You don't need to fill every box perfectly. You just need to show up honestly. Use your trackers in the Pretty, Planted, and Powerful ebook to stay on top of your journey. Use a journal, your notes app, or print it out and make it yours. Your space to reflect, recommit, and glow through every phase, your way. Tracking your journey is powerful, but don't let the paper become the pressure. Let it be a mirror, a love letter, a place to pour what doesn't fit anywhere else. Use these pages when you feel on fire and when you feel like a flicker. They're here to remind you that even your quietest days count.